Mr. Hauser, read your testimony, listened to it. You said, and I quote, Secretary Mayorkas has consistently demonstrated a steadfast commitment to upholding the rule of law. So I would assume you think he's doing a good job. Fair?
Sir, I think that the Secretary, in my personal view, has been handed a broken immigration system.
Do you think he's doing a good job?
I think.
Okay, thank you. So here's your definition of a good job. In both past administrations, one Democrat, one Republican, and in this 3-year mark in office, had roughly 1.7 million illegal encounters. Joe Biden's had 8.5 million. The last year President Trump was in office, there were 3 people caught on the terrorist watch list crossing the border. Last year it was 169. In fiscal year 2017, 300,000 illegal crossings or encounters. In December, it was 300,000. So it's 500% increase, 56% increase, 1,200% increase. Let's look at Chinese nationals. I think we'd all agree that Beijing does not have America's best interests at heart. FY 2019, 2,000 Chinese nationals apprehended on the southern border. Last year, 53,000, an increase of 2,650%. If just 1% of them are sleeper agents, because most of them are military-age men, I shudder to think what will happen in a free and open society if they invade Taiwan and those agents are activated. 170 countries represented by illegal crossers. Cost probably $155 billion. Opioid deaths have doubled. And our national security is at risk because we don't know who these people are. And Mr. Hauser, you also said that you believe that Secretary Mayorkas was a stalwart advocate for the men and women of our immigration and enforcement agencies.
Every day.
Stalwart advocate.
Every day.
Does a stalwart advocate lie about,
excuse me,
do the stalwart advocate lie about what happened? Were any Haitian migrants whipped by Border Patrol agents? No, they were not. But you know what? It's interesting because he got an email saying just that. You know what he said? Our nation saw horrifying images that do not reflect who we are. We know those images painfully conjured up the worst elements of our nation's ongoing battle against systemic racism. I didn't know that controlling a horse with reins had anything to do with systemic racism. And then he said, to see people treated like that, they did, horses barely running over people, being strapped, it's outrageous. Was anybody strapped?
Sir, I'd have to direct you to the
CPC. No one was strapped, Mr. Hauser. Chief Raul Ortiz, too. Everyone that was there said that didn't happen. And that lion SOB said it anyway, and he threw his Border Patrol agents under the bus. I don't think that fits my definition of stalwart advocate. The guy's a bum, and I'm glad he got impeached. And he got impeached because he richly deserved that. So you're a compassionate man. You use the word compassion. Do you know, are migrant deaths at an all-time high?
Sir, the flow south of the border is driving these migrants into areas where, yes,
it's all-time high. So they'd be better off if they didn't come in the first place, yes, because the drug cartels, as Ms. Vaughn pointed out, are making record profits. So you're a compassionate guy. How many migrants are you housing personally in your home?
None, sir.
None, exactly. And I bet you my Democratic colleagues also have that same answer. None. I yield back.